Good morning. My name is Mindy, and I have a message about love this morning. And I want to start off with a verse. 1 Corinthians 13:4 says, in the Amplified Version, it says, "Love endures with patience and serenity. Love is kind and thoughtful, and it is not jealous or envious. Love does not brag. It's not proud or arrogant. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not provoked, nor overly sensitive and easily angered. It does not take into account a wrong endured. It does not reject injustice, but rejoices with the truth when the right and truth prevail. Love bears all things, regardless of what comes, believes all things, looking for the best in each one, hope of all things, remaining steadfast during difficult times, endures all things without weakness. Love never fails. It never fades or ends. But for prophecies, it will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for the gift of a special knowledge, it will pass away. This is the word of the Lord. When I was thinking about that, when I was preparing for today, God gave me a picture of people walking through space. So when we're walking through our daily life, we meet and encounter lots and lots of people. And sometimes we ignore them because they might look a little different. They might smell a little different. They might have some wording on their shirt that doesn't edify God. But God asks us to love them anyways. You know, what is the best reflection of God is being present with people. I can be present with you like I am today because I choose to be. It's a choice when we serve God. It's a choice to go out in the environment and reflect the love of the Lord. You know, I know that at times it's very difficult when we're in our day-to-day life and we're going to the grocery store, or we're spending time with our kids, and those words come out of our mouth that are not very loving. Then the reflection comes and says, wow, was that loving? How did I reflect God in that time of being present with those people? And I know it's not about perfectionism. It never has been. But it's about a willing vessel that goes out and serves the Lord in love. As we continue to serve the Lord in love, we can walk through our spaces and radiate the love of the Lord. You know, I've had people come up to me and say, I love your aura, or I love your personality. Well, what they're seeing is the love of the Lord. They're seeing that radiate off of me, not out of being perfect, but having a loving God that loves me more than I could ever imagine, that I can radiate that. So as we continue to walk through those spaces with people, we can walk in love with them, pointing them towards Christ so they can have the love of the Lord too. Is it difficult? Oh my goodness, it's difficult. But God never told us it was going to be all gravy all the time. It wasn't going to be fun all the time. But He said that He will be present in all things. We have to allow Him to, though. He's omnipresent. He's always with us. He walks in those spaces with us. And as we're walking through those spaces with the Lord, know that He's there when we encounter people. And that's the message that the Lord was really putting on my heart. What does it look like when we move through space? Are we love? Are we being patient with people? Are we being kind with those people? Are our words edifying the Lord? Man, I will be first in line to say, hey, I've done those things. I've had those faults. I've done those imperfect things. I've had those thoughts come in my brain that are not very loving. But you know what I can do? I can choose today something different. I can choose those thoughts that come in my brain with that says something ugly about somebody else. I can choose what I'm going to do next. You know, the Lord was one of those perfect people that walked in this earth. And when he encountered somebody, he did it in love. Man, he went in those places where the people were not even welcomed, and he walked in there with love. Not in judgment of their race, their creed, their gender, or whatever else they want to bring to the table. He approached in love. So that is my message today for you. How are you going to go out into your world, walk through your daily life, and are you going to edify the Lord in love? I hope that you choose to do that this week, and I will hope to hear from you soon. Have a blessed week.